Okay. Okay, here.
I'm gonna bring in Moises Flores. He's got number 1 and number 4. They're both motions to revoke.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Court will continue here with the May 20th, 2022 docket. And we're going to bring in who now? With the defendant?
Number 1 and
Number 1, that'll be Ricardo Rodriguez. Ricardo Rodriguez. That'll be Moises Flores. Let's see, it's a motion to revoke. Ricardo Rodriguez. I'm waiting for Mr. Moises Flores to check in. He is connecting. Is there just a one here? One and
1 and 4.
1 and 4. Right there. Both of them are motions to revoke. I just need Mr. Moises Flores to come on board here. Oh, he's still connecting.
We got Mr. Noel Gonzalez. He has Javier Chavez. Let's see who connects first. Number 2.
Okay, now we cannot get Mr. Flores, the attorney. I'm gonna try to bring in another attorney.
Mr. Flores has not been able to connect.
Yeah, Mr. Flores has not been able to connect.
Noel,
Maybe Mr.
Javier Chavez.
Okay, Joe, I'll tell you what, Joe, we're gonna have to get Javier Chavez. Because we couldn't get the attorney, but now we have the attorney here, Mr. Noel Gonzalez, and it'll be for Javier Chavez. All right, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, Javier Leija Chavez, please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Does he need interpreting, Mr. Gonzalez?
No, Your Honor. He speaks English, Judge.
Okay.
But I think he might be more comfortable with Spanish, but he does speak English.
Oh, okay. Mr. Chavez, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Please raise.
Speak in English, sir, when you answer.
No, okay. Okay, raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
All right. You may put your hand down. Thank you. Okay, I think you said yes. CR 20-09570D, Javier Leija Chavez. This is a motion to revoke, okay? All right. In this proceeding, a motion to revoke, the state is alleging and the probation department that you violated your probation. You understand that, sir?
Yeah.
You need to answer yes, sir, no, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you say? Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead and interpret for him, because I can't be here
Te
for.
están acusando, esta audiencia es, estabas en libertad condicional y violaste las condiciones. La pregunta es, ¿comprendes eso, sí o no? Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
¿Alguna vez te han declarado que usted es mentalmente incompetente?
Sí.
¿Loco?
¿No?
¿Estás loco?
No, pues no me he dicho.
No.
Okay. We understand that if the court finds that you did violate your probation, that the court may sentence you to the full amount of punishment that was probated back then when you pled guilty.
¿Comprendes que si la corte sí encuentra que tú violaste de perdido una de las condiciones, la corte te puede dar la sentencia original cuando tú te declaraste culpable? ¿Comprendes eso, sí o no?
Sí, sí.
Yes.
All right. Has your attorney explained to you what are the conditions of probation that you allegedly violated?
¿Y tu abogado ya te explicó cuáles son las condiciones de libertad condicional que tú violaste?
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
And do you understand them all pretty well?
¿Y tú las comprendes bien?
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
What is your, please, sir, true or not true that you at least violated one of those conditions?
Y Javier, ¿cómo te declaras? ¿Sí es cierto o no, no es cierto que violaste de perdido una de esas condiciones?
Sí, sí, sí.
Okay. All right. Are you
Sí,
pleading?
yes.
Are you pleading yes, freely and voluntarily?
¿Estás diciendo que sí, libre y voluntariamente?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. State.
Yes, Judge. State offer waiver of rights, consent to stipulation of evidence, and plea of true to state motion to revoke post-conviction community supervision as Exhibit 1. State also requests defendant to stipulate that he's the same defendant who was previously placed on probation.
No objections and so stipulated, Your Honor.
Without objection, so admitted. It will be the finding of this court that Javier Leija Chavez did violate probation in CR 20-09570D. Recommendation state?
Yes, Judge, the state recommend $100 fine, court costs, 153 days in the Hidalgo County Jail, credit for 153 days.
152 for 152?
153, Judge.
I'm sorry, 53. All right. The court will hereby waive the fine and court costs. It'll be 153 days in jail, credit for 153. It'll be a time served.
Javier, en el caso tuyo te van a dar crédito por tiempo servido, ya serviste 153 días, crédito por 153, te quitó
No.
la multa y los costos de corte, tiempo servido.
Okay, time served, sir. You're excused. Thank
Te
you.
puedes retirar.
He does have another case. Judge, he does have another case.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Joe.
Ahorita tienes otro caso.
Which is the other case?
Number 6.
Oh, number
This
6.
one was a MTR. This one is a regular plea.
It'll be a regular plea now. On the MTR, motion to suppress, I'm sorry. On the motion to revoke, that is a time served, okay? Now we have CR 22-04-595D, Javier Chavez. This is Class B misdemeanor theft. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Javier, en el segundo caso, es CR 22-04595 del Estado de Texas contra Javier Leija Chávez. Te acusan de robo, que es una clase B. Bajo la ley es no más de una multa de $2,000 y no más de 6 meses en la cárcel. La pregunta del juez es, ¿comprendes eso sí o no?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand that you're entitled to a jury trial, you're entitled to an appeal, and did you waive those two rights? Okay.
Comprendes que tienes el derecho de que un jurado oiga tu caso y tienes el derecho de apelar. ¿Es correcto que has rechazado esos dos derechos?
Yeah.
Have you ever been declared mentally, oh no, we already just said that one. You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
¿Comprendes que la corte no tiene que seguir la recomendación después de que tú te declares culpable? ¿Comprendes eso?
No, no entendí bien. Es que está en eso de la palabra.
Okay, it's you know, because I said it in English. You gotta say
Comprendes
it.
que la corte no tiene que seguir la recomendación del fiscal. La corte te puede poner cualquier sentencia todo y cuando el juez se quede adentro de la ley. ¿Comprendes eso sí o no?
Sí,
Yes.
Okay. Are you a U.S. citizen?
¿Eres ciudadano de este país?
sí.
Yes.
Okay, how do you plead? How do you plead, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
¿Cómo te declaras? ¿Culpable o no culpable?
Sí, compadre.
Guilty.
All right. Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
¿Y te estás declarando culpable libre y voluntariamente?
Sí, yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, sir. State.
Yes, Judge, state offer plea document and offense report as stated with 1, notification and certification of defendant right of appeal as stated with 2, waiver of Article 39.14 disclosure as stated with 3, waiver of risk and need assessment as stated with 4. State would also request the defense counsel to stipulate in the venue and jurisdiction of this honorable court, and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to cover plead guilty.
No objections and so stipulated, Your Honor.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the judgment of the court. The defendant, Javier Chavez, is guilty as charged in CR 22-04-595D. Recommendation, state?
Yes, Judge, the state recommend $300 fine, court costs, 180 days in the Hidalgo County Jail, probate for 1 year, a theft course, 20 commercial service hours, and $125 restitution to Easy Pawn.
Easy Pawn. Okay, I got that one. Okay, we'll make it, Mr. Gonzalez, we can make it $100 fine plus court costs, no community hours, and 125 restitution to Easy Pawn. You know what? Make it 0 fine, 0 court costs. Okay.
Javier, en el caso el juez te ha dado una sentencia, te quitó los costos de la corte y te quitó la multa. Vas a estar en 1 año de libertad condicional, te quitó las horas de servicio a la comunidad, tienes que asistir y cumplir con clases de robo y tienes que pagarle 125 a Easy Pawn.
But the main thing is no fine, no court costs. Okay, sir?
Pero lo más principal es que te quitó la multa y los costos de corte.
Okay. All right. So good luck with that probation. Okay, sir. Have a great day. Probation. Yeah, probation. Thank you. Anything else, Mr. Gonzalez?
No, sir, that's it, Judge.
Okay. Thank you, sir. You're excused. Have a great day.
I see you, Judge.
All right. Let's do.
24.
All right, so far it's been a rough morning. Let's see if we can get it smoother here. You said 1 and 4. Let's go again with Ricardo Rodriguez, because we have Mr. Flores already on board. Mr. Rodriguez is going to be 2 motions to revoke.
Yes.
All right. Is that the understanding, Mr. Flores?
That is the understanding, Your Honor. It's gonna be, one is gonna be a time served, and the other one's gonna be an extension. Is
Okay,
that correct, sir, Mr. Quinn?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, so which is the one you're going to plead to state? Number 1? Okay, number 1, plea. And number 4, extend. There we go. Okay, Mr. Ricardo Rodriguez, you swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You may put your hand down. CR 20-03-023D, Ricardo Rodriguez. This is a revocation proceeding whereby the adult probation office and DA's office are both alleging that you violated your probation. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No.
You understand that if the court does find that you did violate your probation, that the court may sentence you to the full amount of punishment that was probated when you pled guilty?
Yes.
All right. Has your attorney explained to you what are the conditions of probation that you allegedly violated?
Yes, it is. Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you understand them pretty well?
Yeah. Yes.
And what is your plea, sir? True or not true that you at least violated one of those conditions?
True.
And are you pleading to this court freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. State.
Judge, state offer waiver of rights, consent to stipulation of evidence, and plea of truth. State motion to revoke post-conviction community supervision as stated with 1. State also requests defendant to stipulate that he's the same defendant who was previously placed on probation.
So agree and stipulated to, Your Honor.
And without objection, so admitted. It will be the finding of this court that Ricardo Rodriguez did violate probation in CR 20-03-023D. Recommendation, state?
Yes, Judge, the state recommend $100 fine, court costs, 90 days in the Hidalgo County Jail, credit for 90 days.
90 for 90, waive the fine and court costs. It'll be a time served. And on the second one, CR 21-055-54D.
Yes, Judge, that will be dismissed and extend for, probation will be extended for 4 months, Judge.
All right, it'll be dismissed and extended. For how many months? 4?
4 months.
I heard 4.
4 months.
4 months, there we go. Is that the understanding, Mr. Flores?
That is the understanding, Your Honor, yes.
All right, the first case, time served. The second one, dismiss and extend. All right, you're excused, Mr. Rodriguez. Have a great day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor,
Do we need more jail cases? 1 moment, Jill. Let me see.
Your Honor,
Yeah, we have a few.
That's it? Just the female. Thank you, sir. You're excused. Have a good day. Yes, sir, Mr. Flores.
Judge, I was gonna inform the court. I have a client that's in custody right now, Judge. He has 2 cases before this court, Your Honor. I'm waiting. I'm about to log into Zoom right now with the jail so I could execute the plea documents, and that way he could be pled out. Will the court be able to handle that today, Judge, or will the court do it another day?
Okay.
We'll call you next week, Mr. Flores, because the paperwork has to be e-filed and all of that stuff.
Yeah, we'll call you. Hopefully, we can do it real soon.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
All right, you're excused. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Okay, who's next?
Cecilia Garza, she has Michelle Garces.
Michelle Garces. Michelle Garces. It'll be a plea.
Michelle Garces. She's got 2. She's got a motion to revoke,
Okay.
number 5, and number 3 is a regular.
Oh, we got a revocation here. And we got a plea. All right, Ms. Garza, good morning, ma'am.
Hi, good morning, Judge. How are you?
Fine. Thank you, man. Great. So your client Garces,
Yes.
we're gonna be doing a plea and also a revocation, right?
Right, well, let me see what we've got here, Judge, just to, and bear with me because as you know, I don't do a lot of this criminal stuff.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So we do have a plea with regard to the assault charge. It's in connection with some other cases that she previously had. The assault will be dismissed as soon as the ANP is filed or with the
Well,
provided to the DA's office.
from what I understand that the party assaulted each other, Judge, and they're going to file an AMP each on each of the cases. Then
Okay.
they're going to take the anger management course and the victim testimony route.
Okay, so the assault case, we're gonna leave that alone? No
Yes,
action?
Right, Judge.
No action on CR 21-01-270D. That's the assault case. I'll put no action here. But we have a revocation, right?
Yes,
On the
Judge.
POM, okay.
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's see here. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you may put your hand down. CR 21-07-068D, Michelle Alexis Garza. This is a revocation proceeding whereby the adult probation office and DA's office are both alleging that you violated your probation. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, sir.
You understand that if the court finds that you did violate your probation, that the court may sentence you to the full amount of punishment that was probated back then when you pled guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Has your attorney explained to you what are the conditions of probation that you allegedly violated?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand them all pretty well?
Yes.
Okay. What is your plea? True or not true that you at least violated one condition?
True.
And are you pleading true freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right. State.
Yes, Judge. State offer waiver of rights, consent to stipulation of evidence, and plea of truth to state motion to revoke post-conviction community supervision as Exhibit 1. State also requests defendant stipulate that she is the same defendant who was previously placed on probation.
No objections, Your Honor.
Without objection, so admitted. It'll be the finding of this court that Michelle Garces did violate probation as alleged by state in CR 21-07-068D. Recommendation, state?
Yes, Judge. The state recommend $100 fine, court costs, 31 days in Delaware County Jail, credit for 31 days, Judge.
Court will hereby waive the fine and court costs. It'll be a 31 for 31, time served. All right, so that'll be a time served and there'll be no action this one. We have a reset date for the no action case then?
What's gonna happen to me?
They're gonna file an AMP and then here's testimony. When do you think we can do it?
Thank you, Judge. That's all we have.
Yes, Jill, thank you so much. You're excused. Bye-bye.
Have a nice weekend, guys.
You too. Bye-bye, man.
We can do the June the 8th, or is that enough time, or do we need a longer session?
June the 8th, but I think we might have a new prosecutor. That one's gonna be, we can do it. It'll be done, right? June the 8th.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Set it for
Okay,
June the 8th, 10 a.m.
Okay,
Okay.
Judge. Thank you
And
so
we'll-
much.
We'll try to, who's the witness on this one?
We'll send that one, let me check with Judge.
Anybody know?
Let me see.
So we'll know who we're gonna be expecting.
I don't know, Mr. Nguyen, if you have that information.
Let me look up real quick.
Okay. Bring it over. June the 8th, 10 a.m.
I think it's Mirna Janet Cavazos.
Mirna
Janet?
Janet Cavazos.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Thank you, Rach.
You're welcome.
All right. It'll be Mirna Cavazos. All right. Thank you all so much. You're excused, Mr. Garza. Have a great day.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good one.
You too, bye-bye. Next is Abel Garza, right?
Mike, on Moises Flores' case,
Yes,
if he files it this morning, maybe we can accommodate him this afternoon,
sure.
okay?
Okay.
So as soon as you get the paperwork, if that can be filed and let the court
Yeah, let
know.
the court know, and if we're available, we'll come back on action here.
I think I know which one he's talking about. I think I'll be ready.
Okay, thank you, Mike. You said there was two
Two
cases.
cases, right? Same defendant?
And
All
I
right,
have a question right after this PTD, Mike.
all right.
Okay.
Mr. Abel Garza, can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh,
Yes,
good morning,
John.
sir. How you doing?
good morning, Judge.
You have CR 21-09-856D, Esteban Peña.
Yes, Your Honor.
It'll be a
Ready for it.
PTD plea, right, sir?
Yes. Judge.
PTD plea. Let's see here. Oh, you have a date for the return date? All right, here it is. Mr. Peña, can you hear me? Oh, he's connecting.
Rachel, what's the recent date?
December 7th, 2022.
All
at
right, we're
9.
still on 12/7. 22 what? At 9 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
He's connecting. If he doesn't successfully connect, I think we can put him on speaker, Mr. Garza.
Okay, Judge.
You can call him and put him on speaker, and that'll
Okay.
be the same thing.
Yes, I can call him.
Abel, or if he's using his phone, you might want to tell him to move around. It looks like he's at his home.
Yes.
A lot of times you need to find the right spot.
Okay, I think he's on.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
He needs to unmute.
Now he needs to unmute
Unmuted.
Mr. Peña. There it is. All right. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's going to be a PTD plea. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Please raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may put your hand down. CR 21-09-856D, Esteban Leonel Peña. Your charge, Class B misdemeanor, POM. It carries a potential penalty of up to 180 days in jail and not more than a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you're entitled to a jury trial. You're entitled to an appeal. And did you waive those two rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you ever been declared mentally incompetent?
No, Your Honor.
You understand that the court does not have to follow the recommendation after you give a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is your plea, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. State?
Yes, Judge. State offer plea document and offense report as stated with 1. Notification and certification of defendant right of appeal as stated with 2. Waiver of Article 39.14 disclosure as stated with 3. Waiver of risk and need assessment as stated with 4. PTD POM pack as stated with 5. State would also request defense counsel to stipulate to the venue and jurisdiction of the honorable court and to also stipulate that evidence has been filed sufficient to publicly plead guilty.
No objection, Your Honor, to each of those, and agree and stipulate
All
to
right.
the venue jurisdiction.
And without objection, so admitted. However, at this time, the court will withhold any finding of guilt or innocence and will suspend any judgment whatsoever and now turn to the PTD program here, which has been approved by the court and all the parties involved here. All we ask here, Mr. Peña, is for this program, follow the terms and conditions, and sometime in the near future, we'll dismiss this case. For right now, Mr. Garza, we're going to set it for December 7th, 9 a.m.
December
status.
7 at 9?
Yes, sir. It's December 7th, 9 a.m. However, if this case gets dismissed earlier, then it'll be done earlier, okay?
Yes. Your
Okay,
Honor, we're also asking, he resides out of county in
Paragraph G.
San Antonio, Texas,
Okay.
that he not be restricted to Hidalgo County, but and that perhaps he can do some of the program courses maybe through Zoom or phone.
Well, he'll be reporting by phone, right, Ms. Ramirez?
Yes, Judge. 2-month PTD cases will resolve by phone, Judge.
By phone? All right, here we go. But we're going to waive paragraph G, which is a restriction to this county, okay?
Thank you.
All right, good luck with the program there, Mr. Peña.
Thing was,
Thank you.
he called this morning. We don't recall making that $100 payment, Your Honor, but we can do that. I don't know if that's part of the reporting.
Right, that's the $100 fee for the program is paid after, since it's a PT.
Afterwards. Okay, great.
Okay. Yes, any questions he has, he can ask Ms. Ramirez, the probation officer, and she'll be glad to help him out. All right, good luck, Mr. Peña.
Thank you.
We'll see you later. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused.
You may be excused. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
That's for right now. All right.